Hello, everyone. How are you doing? You're welcome to Conversations with Moji Salad Coca. Here I talk about God, singles, and sex, and any other thing that really drops on my heart. But today I'm going to be sharing an experience, not the best experience, but yeah, it's one of my life experiences. And I'll just really love to use it to encourage someone. So, not many people know this, but I spent 8 years in uni. Um, 8 years, 8 solid years. And trust me, some people would have done their BSc and their masters within those 8 years, but I spent 8 years just doing my BSc. So because I went to University of Technology, it's called a BTech. That's Bachelor's in Technology, and I studied geology, which I wish I took it serious, to be honest, because now I'm supposed to be working in an oil company, making oil money and all of that. But anyways, um, so yeah, I spent 8 years in university, and I'm going to like do a breakdown on how this came about. So, the first year I did degree. So that's 1 year as JAMB was not working. So imagine I finished secondary school in 2001. I failed chemistry, so I had to resit, and so I had to resit my WIEC in 2002, but I finished school completely in 2002. And imagine spending 4 years writing JAM and JAM just not cooperating with you. And then I had to go to Lautech. So I attended Laduke Akintola University of Technology. And I don't know why when I tell people I went to Lautech, they just look at me one kind like, you look like someone I went to see you. I'm like, oh well. You think that I went to see you or I studied, somewhere, a private uni or something. I'm like, guys, Lautech does produce amazing people. Forget what you hear about the school when it comes to Yahoo, Yahoo plus plus, and whatnot. Well, anyways, yeah, so I went for a P degree. To be honest, because I'd never heard of the school before. In fact, I'd never heard of Ubumosho before. I didn't know where that was. I tried my possible best to fail the entrance exam, but alas, I didn't fail. I had 305. And at this time, I wanted to study medicine. I don't know why I wanted to study medicine, to be honest, but I think it was something my dad wanted, and maybe just a childhood. Not everyone wants to be a doctor, but anyways, I'll do another video on that some other time. But for this one, is the fact that I spent 8 years at uni. Um, I got into school. I got into P degree because I scored 305 after my P degree. I was placed in geology. I didn't get the cutoff for medicine, which was I think 350 above, but I got over 300. And at this time, geology was a new course in my school. We were the second set, and I had a good score post P degree, so I was put in geology. I wish that at this point I moved to agriculture or something, or maybe computer science or somewhere else, and didn't stay. But like I said, story for another day. So that was 1 year. Because my school is a University of Technology. It's a 5 year course, so all the courses there are for 5 years, so that's 6 years. But at last, I had an extra year and a half. Like I had close to 2 extra years, after completing the 5 year course. I had 2 extra years, and that's because by my 300 level, the carry is it 300 or 400? I think no, my 300 level, the carryovers had accumulated. Oh my god. So guys, I struggled in uni, to be honest. I struggled with geology. I struggled. It was just a few courses that I know that I aced and did well in, but overall I was never meant to be in geology because I really, really struggled. I feel I was also very, very unserious because knowing the type of person that I am, I know that I'm the kind of person that I have to start reading and preparing for my exams way at the beginning of the semester. Like after a class, I'm supposed to go back to my hostel to like read, because I assimilate things slowly. But guess what this young lady will do, guys? I will wait for exam to be close, like 2 weeks, 1 week to exam, and I'll start trying to rush and put everything in. I'll now have to start cramming. Sometimes I'll now forget. Like I just believe I was very, very unserious. I didn't take my academics seriously back at uni. So please guys, don't be like me. Um don't be like me. The only thing that I enjoyed in school was the fact that was church, which is still not an excuse because as believers we're meant to be excellent in everything we do. If I could turn back the hands of time, I think I would do better at uni. Maybe I would not be in geology. Maybe I'd have moved somewhere else. But yeah, all things work together for our good, that which is one of my favorite scriptures. But I had 2 extra years because I had a carryover in my 400 level. I couldn't go for IT then, so I had to go for IT. I think after I can't even remember. Everything was just muddled up. But I know that I spent 8 years in uni. And I remember after writing all my carryovers, I was when it was time for me to see my final results, to leave. Guys, guess what? I was the happiest person. I graduated with a third class. Did I just say graduated? I graduated with a third class degree, but boy, oh boy, I was elated. I got into that point where I just wanted to get out. Like if they had given me a pass, I would have celebrated. I would have been so excited. I would have been elated. Like I had gotten to that point in my life where I just wanted to get out of school. I wasn't really concerned about what grade or what grade I would graduate with. I just gotten to a point where I just wanted to leave this place. I wanted to leave this school. I was frustrated. I just wanted out. So seeing my certificate, seeing my final result that I finished with a third class, guys, I was the most happiest person on the face of the earth. I didn't know that after that time, I was going to have to deal with so many battles when it comes to my mind, my esteem, and everything about me because then I saw myself as a failure. Like you can't go and study geology and be graduating with a third class, spending 8 years in school. So I had that mindset that I was graduating as a failure. Yes, I was excited and happy to leave university, but I saw myself leaving as a failure. So I had battles, I had things I had to deal with, after graduating from university, sending in different applications. By the time you get to a point, they ask you, what grade did you finish with? I put in third class, and that's the last bus stop. Like that's full stop, that's the end. I can't proceed further, So I had to take up like internships, different things, to just get experience, that work experience that I needed. Because trust me, while I was in uni, I wasn't even thinking of life after university. Like, if I could turn back the hands of time, so many things I wish I did right and well. I wish I took my academics seriously. Like I wish I took geology seriously too, because I'm so old. I've been working in maybe Chevron or Shell or Total or one of these oil companies making good money. But God knows best. All things. He makes even our foolish decisions. He makes even the stupidest things we do work together for our good. He'll make our mistakes, he'll use it. And I believe that's what he has done with me. He has used my mistakes, and he has made it work out for my good. It took a while, it took a journey. I have a video live after graduating with third class somewhere on my channel, but I think I'm going to elaborate on that because I shot that video I think like 4 years ago, and so many things, so many testimonies have come after that. But guys, if you're watching this, you're still a student, please take your academics seriously. If I'm to say what was the best thing that happened to me at uni, I'll just say it's church. It's I met Jesus while I was at uni. Um I attended Springs of Life Fellowship Solve, which is a campus outreach of the Fountain of Life Church while I was at uni, and that's how I entered the Fountain family. Pastor Bali, Pastor Taiwo Daniel Dukoya. And I met so many amazing people. Even at Lautech, I had so many amazing friends, you know. So yeah, good things did happen to me while I was at uni, when it comes to church, when it comes to the people, the relationships that were formed and birthed. However, when it came to the primary reason why I went to school, I flopped, I fumbled in that regard. But I would say this because I didn't want to stay defeated. A couple of years after, I went for a postgraduate diploma in English language at Unilag. And for the first time, I had a good GP. I had a 3 point something. You know, and that kind of like assured me and showed me that Muji, you are not a dullard, because I used to think that I was dull, I didn't know book, I didn't know anything, you know. Like I said, it messed with my self-esteem, and I think I'll do a video on this some other time, and dealing with self-esteem, dealing with, you know, things like this, because it did a number on me. It did a number on me, and it affected me on at some different parts, you know, my career journey. But yeah, 8 years in uni, but I'm here now. You'd never know except I tell you, but now I've told the whole world. So yeah, my life is a testimony, guys. I'm a bundle of testimonies. I'm a bundle of God's mercy, His favor, and His goodness. I am a bundle of all those things, you know, and I just feel that my life's testimony would encourage someone out there. So yeah, I think the next video I'll do would be to share on how I've been able to deal with this esteem, or the mindset of failure, because like I said, that's how I used to see myself. I didn't think anything good would come out of this young lady. I didn't think any good thing good. I didn't see myself working in any top corporate at any point in my life. I thought that I would still stick to the internships, to being a PA, you know, like just easy jobs like that, because I didn't think I was worth it, or I didn't have the knowledge, or but God is amazing, and He broke me free. He set me free from that mindset. So I think my next video will just be a continuation of this, and I'll just share a couple of things. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. Like I said, if you're out there, you're a student, you're struggling, or you've graduated and you do not know what to do, my dear, God has it all in control, you know, and He'll make your mess work out together for your good. He will turn your mess into a message and a testimony. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen. Peace.